Hello and welcome to this sustainability short on well-being. These days, there's a lot of talk about well-being and how it's important. But what is well-being and why should you be bothered about it? Well, over the next few minutes, we'll help to clarify things a little bit. The English Oxford Dictionary defines well-being as the state of being comfortable, healthy, or happy. We all have a sense of how well we're feeling at any point in time, and we know that can get better or worse. In fact, our sense of well-being rarely stays the same for very long. Life can and almost certainly will throw all sorts of things at us. So it's important we build our sense of resilience for some of the challenges we'll face ahead of time and learn how to create balance in our lives. When we think about what makes up our sense of well-being, things like our physical health, our mental health, and our financial health come to mind. Within each of these three aspects, some small, easy actions can significantly improve our well-being. Our physical health will change throughout our lives. There may be growing pains, accidents, illnesses, and as we get older, things start wearing out. That's why it's a good idea to look after our physical health, exercise, eat fresh fruit and vegetables, stretch, and get a good night's sleep. Even simple actions can improve our physical well-being. And we know that we will all face mentally challenging times in our lives at some point. Things like losing a job or a loved one, moving home, raising kids, or ending a relationship. Life will be challenging at some point, but just like we can build our physical fitness, we can also build our mental fitness. We can learn the tricks of resilience, how to handle strong emotions, and how to look after ourselves in difficult times. Research shows that developing good, supportive friendships and relationships is the best way to improve our mental health. So, could you make more space for enjoying time with friends and family? Perhaps sharing a walk in nature, taking some family time out, joining a new hobby group, or taking up a new team sport. As we negotiate life's ups and downs, we're also trying to find a role in the world and a way of earning money. The more closely we align our work with the things we love doing, the happier we are. Managing our financial health is critical to achieving well-being. And studies show that taking good care of our finances can reduce our stress levels. It's much better to have a career path than an overdraft. Every now and then, it's a good idea to take a bit of time out to think about how well you're feeling. Try tuning in to what's going well and what isn't with your physical, mental, and financial health. Which areas are good and which aren't? Maybe you're feeling stressed out or tired. Maybe you've had an argument, or maybe you're feeling bored. Our thoughts and feelings can guide us to the best way to improve our well-being, even when they're not very positive. It can take courage to change things in our lives, and some things simply can't be changed. Knowing the difference can be tricky, but reaching out and taking action is always a good thing. We all have the ability to improve our well-being. Messages on social media or adverts can actually make us feel unworthy, and it's important to remember that there is no such thing as perfection. We only have this one life, and if we're trying to make things better, then that's a great start. So how are you feeling right now? Is there anything you're struggling with in life? And what could you do to make things better? Perhaps you could make a change today. There are lots of useful sources of information available. If you're struggling, then try talking to your friends and family, or your GP. And don't be afraid to reach out to services like Mates in Mind, or the Lighthouse Club, who can provide helpful guidance on well-being. And if you're going through a difficult time, Samaritans are there to listen.